I can tell you that smells so amazing. Yo guys, welcome back to Fishing Park, to part 2 of my perch catch and cook. And we're gonna slice the perch now, but first the intro. So I've moved you guys a bit closer to me so you can see what I'm doing. So I already gutted the perch since I had it in the fridge for a day. And well, it's not good if you keep all the guts in there. So I already got some bugs on the fish out here, but it doesn't matter. By the way, if you see smoke coming from here, we're gonna grill this thing, and the grill is preparing, so that's where the smoke comes from. So let's start cutting. The first thing we're gonna do is cut right behind the fin, a little bit angled towards the head. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, so I'm gonna try to do this the opposite way so you can see, is cut along the back fin here. So that's Champ, by the way. I'll try to do this from the other way around, which is really hard for me. So you're always working just with the tip of your knife. And just go along the line here of the middle bone until you reach the bones that go in this direction. And then you just slice along there. Always only work with the tip of your knife. You need to be able to feel the separate bones where your knife's gonna glide over. All right. So until you've reached this point here, where the bones that go out in the back sprout out from. I have to turn the fish around now, a little bit at least. So what we're now going to do is just slice along there like we did before. Don't cut them through. And when you reach the back of the fish, there won't be any more bones. You can then just slice through here, poke the knife through, and just slice it off. So now we almost got the first fillet off. So now we're gonna slice along the belly bones here, and then actually come around from the other side and just cut it off like this. Make sure you don't get the fish bones in there. Whoa. And we get the first fillet off. It's a little bit hard to do on this small cutting board, but as you see, no fish bones at all in here, just the pure fillet. So I'm going to do this on the other side now, and then we are almost done cutting the fish. Alright, on this side I didn't quite manage to get all the bones from the belly side. I'll get the fillet without all the bones from the belly side. So what we're going to do now is put the knife blade under the bones and just slice gently among them, and then you can get those off. So feel here, stroke the fish, or the fillet rather, and if you feel any bones there, you can pull them with bone pliers or anything else. Actually there's one here, so I could pull it with my fingers. So now we're going to take off the skin, which is actually quite easy. All you got to do is put the fish flat on your cutting board, make a little cut here at the fin, make sure not to cut into the skin, cut a little further so you've got something to grab, turn your fish into a comfortable position, and then you get your knife between the skin and the fillet and angle it slightly downwards, as if you'd be shaving yourself, if you've ever done that. And then just pull and slice at the same time, and you should be able to get this off quite easily. There we go. Just bare skin left and a nice fillet. Let's do the same thing here with that one. And we got another fillet. If it falls apart in the middle, that's alright. That's just the fish. So we got two nice fillets. Gonna put them aside for now and gonna watch what the grill does. So the grill does need a little bit more time, but it doesn't matter because we have to prepare a few things. Always bring a towel. What we're gonna need is oil. This time olive oil on purpose, and very important, we're gonna use tin foil or aluminum foil, and quite a big piece of it. Sorry for the smoke, but we're grilling, right? We need smoke. So take a big piece. That's alright. Fold it in half. What we're gonna do now is like form a little ship of it. Put this tight, the other side tight. The only important thing really is that it can contain moisture, because since we took the skin off the fish, it might dry out really quickly, and we don't want that. So we're covering up the whole fish in the grill. I've brought something else, which is a bit of rosemary, lemon with rosemary on it, and garlic. Just some cloves cut in half. That's perfectly fine. So first thing we're going to do is put a little oil into the tin foil, just because otherwise the fish might stick to the tin foil when it's done. You could put a lot in there, that doesn't matter, it's good for you and it's not bad. So next thing we're going to do is get out the spices, and again I'm only going to use my own mixture that I made, that I told you last time about, but you can substitute that by using salt, paprika, pepper, ground onion. So what we're going to do is just put it on the fish, put a lot on it on the fish actually, and then we'll just put the fillets into our aluminum foil. Make sure they sit in the oil. Put the garlic on top of it, doesn't matter where. You don't have to cut it even, you can just crush the garlic, that's gonna be fine too. Put a slice of lemon on each piece and put a few rosemary twigs in there. Use a towel to wipe your fingers, not your pants like I just did. And we'll have to wait for the grill a bit. So I brought one more thing, which is bacon. Little bacon slices, or rather little cubes, that we are going to fry on the grill, but in the pan, and put on top on the fish when it's done. So we got a bit of smoky flavor on the fish as well. That comes really, really nice. So now you just want to close this, take it like that and fold it over, and that should be it. So this is what we're going to put on the grill now. Just like that. It's actually quite close to the coal here, so I'm putting it in that direction. It's a little bit further from the coal, and we're also going to put our bacon on there, just like that. Now we cover the whole thing up. If your grill got these things, close them so the heat can't escape, because we want the whole grill to be hot, not just heat coming from the downside. We want the whole thing to be hot, so the upper side gets cooked as well. Because what's actually going to happen is that the fish is getting parboiled in that aluminum foil. But you're going to see that when we're done. Watch out for your bacon every now and then, so it doesn't burn. You don't want that. Also, turn your fish once in a while. So let's have a look what the fish does. I took the bacon out already because it was done. Oh, it looks amazing. Look at that. I wish you could smell that. It smells so good. Well, it is actually almost done. I'm gonna leave it open a bit so the cold smoke can get in there a bit more. So we're gonna get a really nice aroma. There we go, guys. Look at that. I can tell you that smells so amazing. So now we're going to put it on the plate, take a thumbnail, and then we eat it. Alright guys, let's try the fish. Take those things off, no one needs those. They are just for the looks, right? It's just awesome. And by the way, you can do that with any kind of bass. It doesn't have to be perch. You can do it with walleye, zander, whatever type of perch you got at home. So that was part 2 of my catch and cook perch. I hope you liked the video. If you did so, as always, thumbs up would be nice. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.